we don't can Bathurst. We see Usai people and can show we and one swamp where they back of some business place them. But people can go talk to we how this place come about, the way they don't demarcate and so whether in a structure they want put here or whatsoever. But we go talk to people and we they in the community, people where they do business now, then go know more waiting for tell you about the place. Yes, ma, you name and where you been at the community?
Fambu Leone, good afternoon again. Me na Councillor Madusu Kamara of Ward 396 constituency 112.
Okay, we see police then they go and demolish, and we get rumors and say now because of one Mr. Kaba, we come recently na this Bathurst junction, he can buy place where people don't reside for over 10 years. Any information meet you or any letter meet you for concerning this demolition?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Moderator. Actually, not till today we don't start this fight. As you see, this is just a wetland at the back, and we people them before we take power. I can attest that they are over 6-7 years where they find a living there. Okay. And now we be the camp for camp, meet them and all say we want power. Okay. If we don't take power, we're not able to provide for the people and their basic needs. If we also we meet them and they find their daily bread, I don't believe say we as leaders them for try for pull them for let an other individual way strong because of financial, because he get money, way strong past them, let him can occupy this. Last year, we be get a gentleman where they call Mr. Kaba, where they up the mountain view. Na they. Okay. So we be get meeting here with this Bathurst. Okay. Kaba say in they don't get this place from above. All that space there, they don't allocate and to them. Who that allocate inside there and he say no, not from above. But I try for get in touch with him. I say, Mr. Kaba, how on earth you don't meet over 20 buffers, they makeshift structures and then and the people and so adhere to the standard precautions the way they give them, because then tell and say once you then at the right of way, you therefore get a makeshift structure, not a permanent structure, and then self they adhere to the precaution where they give them. As you they see a makeshift structures and then get now nobody not build permanent structure. Mr. Kaba say, anyone for pulling people there, let income bill. I even talk to her and say, people in there where they colleges, when I sold and they get raise them fees from. People in there when I old mommy and old pa them, when I sold and they feed their homes them. Young boy and young girl in there when I had and they get them survivors them. It's not go nice for let them go na streets go do bad. If you don't think safe for let them empower themselves, let them reduce the burden in governance. I think so we as authorities them now we all responsibility for help them and support them. If we're not able to support them, make we left them outside and they get them survivor. Okay. But Mr. Kaba be saying from the above. You understand? And why be they meet with Mr. Kaba? The people that where they sell now, the business people and be there, then be witness them, and the headman, the village headman, when now Mr. Tio, instead be witness the meeting. Okay. But we after the meeting, after the conclusion, Kababi go. Then these 2 days are then house. Now them called me 3 days ago. Councillor, outside you day. A lady called Augusta don't even come back. Now the said place. Okay. One for can pull them. So on me way coming, I try for go meet Augusta, but I see everywhere police them. Police, I see the people that don't thief or waiting and coming. You understand? And then well I'm waiting come. You understand? So I try for go there as a councillor for I engage them. Augusta say in the travel, we want travel. But just because I get that kind, I sabi Augusta, I say, well, if you don't mind, maybe I talk. He say no, he didn't know. I try for discuss with him. Augusta say, then come over the other side of the land. And as a councillor, I know get rights for going to people in land, and they don't concern me. But then right of where when I wetland, also we meet with people and they do business, you understand? Where they under the government. And we, before we take up office, as I said earlier, then we don't occupy them place there. I believe saying I'm my own responsibility for come na the aid. I can't as a councillor, but Augusta be tell me say a gentleman again by the name of Kaba don't say for let the in wants a portion here. I say no, Augusta, let we all we all want money. But let we just be flexible. Then people learning how we people them. And I under we meet them. And I poor people learn under then they survive for look after them, picking them, for look after their homes them. I say make it not be so. For say we want camp, you can't pull them for Kaba. I said this, you know, go work because the people they're so depressed. And then self say, you know, they work all they all now they make up government. Okay. And they not go grief for let them pull there. Okay. What do you mean one for tell Papa government? Side and the way people and the bill right inside the water. Like they get a damp now so where people and the bill na the water. In fact, I engage the past minister, Dr. Sandy, where be then a lands. Problem don't happen now. One long for them and picking them, where he kill them. Younger like me, you understand? He kill them. People and the bill now side the way now risk area. Then I go there for go pull the people. They pass we own people where then defend and survivors them. When I saw them they don't they are over the past 10 years. And now they come meet and say we want power. If you don't give it power, not believe say now we responsibility for come back there again inside and they if you know for provide for them. Let we just left them. Would they beg Papa government? Do ya? Me people themselves they beg you. Me man they beg you. Now then defend and survival for them family there. Things not easy. Now for release the burden power government. Now make themselves they rub hand now they only to corner. You understand? Now government they say no one for see I do people and this. You know so we they beg una Papa government. Do ya Pakaba? Left them people there for God's sake. Left there outside you meet them. Where we not able for help there, we not able for support them. Now then they feed, now then they defend and survival. And the crime rates at these battles, before I forget, up till now, it's too much. What make it reduce self now? Where them people there don't reside in this community? Because before battles here, you don't get my late now. Yeah. Then get armed robbers the way they attack you. Yes, you dey inside taxi, then get armed robbers them. I don't witness them. I get a photo I go show you. I see where they chop somebody in hand. Then they put you inside taxi where you reach now before you remember, they don't answer you, they offload you. But when them people they are down there, their crime rates all don't decrease. You understand? Now they help the security enforced in the country. Do you? So far so good. Now the problem is Augusta, do you and my sister, like I don't talk to you. Now with people and this yourself now woman. You know now the homes there, now the woman they more now than they feed the homes there. Now then they defend and survival for them picking them, for them family then do you with the beg una. Una not able for every and do you alone left the outside and they sell. Okay. I want to tell you thank you so much. Okay,
thank you so much. Yes, pa, your name?
My name is Kamara.
Okay, you self-get structure now, yeah?
I don't get structure, but I stick at the stand now.
Okay, that means you do business at the same place.
At the same place.
How long you don't do business now?
Yeah? I don't do business more than 10 years. And then people are all over the day and I mean they take us head at this junction. Yeah.
Okay. But we see and they say Kaba and one Augusta lady don't come for can take this place now in a hand. What do you get for say about that one?
Well, from that day, from last year now we get this information. Yeah. Oh, no get power now. We say we go to the big ones. We don't go to lands, we don't go to the minister, we don't go to the director. From there, we don't work now, we don't go to council, we don't see no head. We don't go to SLRA, we don't see no head. We don't work in and out. Then 2 days here, we don't see no more this Augusta here, then car with machine. Augusta first night last week Sunday, that me missed here, he called me. He said, he talked to me, he said, me owner, Augusta owner, the report. He said, I mean this. He said, some of you not sabi me. He said, I mean this. I said, so from there, he said, I mean at the Augusta, what did they talk about? He said, see here. He said, this place here, there are 3 people that get this place here. He said, but then 2 people here, that then are caught. He said, so, but they don't win this case here. But when they don't win this case here, they can't make water now, they make water road, they take that water, they take her from here, they will send her over here. They say they take that water, they will send her from over here. But who now, then at the highway, who know they are more now, who know they church now. So now in this machine, I can hold this machine, I can the other Sunday now, I will see this machine, I can hold this machine, I come now. Policeman there now, OSD there now, gun there now, they just they see the no more now. So from that day, from day before yesterday, till yesterday, social pressure. This afternoon, we just see the no more now, we see more to carry, they come with truck there in the beginning. Me say, me on stick put down. They take some of the stick, they put inside the motor, they take me near where I put them, put inside the motor with me body, then go with them. The other stick them back. That's the Okada man that they help me. Look the stick there. That they help me. They send her over. They send her the pull up. Which of course we not get on that. Then the big one, then I called council. I said the big one, we not the big one. They would try to nobody on the pull. Council can rescue me. Because this of us now they try for color, but all they try for color now. Them people are now they can't solve now. All they ready for car. They say that government send them, the land send them. So not.
Yes, sir. Your name, sir?
Me and Martin Conte, former chairman of Bathurst Junction.
Okay, you get structure on this side?
Yeah, and I mean make the youth man at our base now, the Bathurst Junction. We all the youth that they can meet, people that they can meet all the time.
Okay, we get to understanding say police they go and broke na the highway. And this place also with team up, so we get to understanding say una all na ya una they do business, but we get information say they don't sell and give one Mr. Kaba. How to we be?
Well, truly now that to get the understanding and instead be voice out that to be for say in don't buy this place, so at any time in go come for camping at this place. But if you don't go just camping so if you call upon we on a meeting once upon a time, but from that time they will say we come regard yourself, no go meet them, we will not be go do that movement. From that time they will not say again. But if we promise till we say we see can be sooner because of in and we young people. If you not to that day, pass we see police no more shoot that and can bulldoze we, then pull will place there and pull we see. But we can meet we so everyone negotiate with we so that if we're able to get on to we agree for let able pull we now let you do what you want for do. But from the time we strike against and say we not go agree because of we get picking there, we get parent there, we get but people that will survive out of this junction and this area will they show we not get market center, we not get junction, so they can't take motor for go from one point to another. And the only space this way don't left. We not get no side again for me do business, woman for do business.
How long una run at this place?
They are up to 7 to 8 years now. Now we've backfill all this place put dirty by motor car there, they can't turn dirty for no get access number of open kiosk there.
Okay, if una run there for 8 years, when Kaba come to una say in na get this place, they don't sell any.
Now last year, I not even take 6 months yet. Now last year.
Okay, he show that sell the place.
He say na Augusta na sell the place.
Augusta na sell the place.
So okay. Augusta na sell the place, and this place we don't sell the get for camping at the place. So now we remove the structure they off from the place.
This say una backfill.
Yes, now we backfill the place.
Okay, now Augusta been here. Augusta produce any documents for sure say na here.
We no document no nothing.
But una no ask them.
We not get access for action because only time we carry the couch German, the couch police there in that form they will not get no access for action.
Who say this Augusta day?
Well, na Israelian, they say a born of Israelian, we don't know in real and they say they work with Sandy.
Okay, they work with Sandy. Okay, that means a government person.
Yeah, a government person. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. We get to understanding say one Mr. Kaba don't can claim this place. We say people and don't there for over 7 years. What thing you self get for say? What thing I don't understand what you get about this place?
But the understanding what gets me about us about.
Okay.
We know too strange and I we don't there for where we young baby. Say we don't turn big woman so. Oh they bat us here. We not get markets. We not go hospital. We not get none side where we the young girl they do business. So we decide for Canada highway, we can put we half kiosks them. Inside the kiosk here, now they pull picking a school fee, we pay, we pull transport, we pay, we able for do we get we half for we home.
Okay.
Now yeah, we all a friend we half living.
Okay, but now they say Mr. Kaba na don't sell this place. We know anybody will sell the place?
Well, it's in Augusta.
Who done this Augusta?
Augusta is in a lands in the work. Na lands, na from government lands, na they work, na then they send them for car work.
Okay, we don't try for reach Augusta.
Well, Augusta from Sunday, we dey church. Now they call me man.
Okay.
For no let people in the area go know wetin they go on if the man aware. And the man don't know nothing because they not even sell letter to him.
Okay.
For say the man with the kind of tongue for can do so thing, he don't know nothing. Okay. So he said come for can see, he call the Augusta, he not pick because he get a number. He call her, he not pick. Okay. But we there with the see Augusta where they operate with these people, the way the machine they operate now.
Okay.
And when you go to him for talk with him, he know they talk with you. The Kaba man, in yesterday come for talk to we say, in get yanda. From down here go so now other lady na in gets. Okay. We say well wait to make una go can get this junction where the document. In fact we ask for the documents where governments gear. Okay. And not able for show we documents. Okay. But until we plain say let we all come to one. Who don't want for the underground go the underground. Who don't want for succeed to I go succeed.
Okay, that means say una wait on there for over 7 years.
Yes. In
way just can then there and come buy this place. Una go the underground.
Underground. For the underground.
Okay.
And this sell where they don't sell here. We where they do business. Bill me shop it broke and carry down me face. Okay. Now so I go vain. I not get nothing from that. I suffer. Okay. I mean a young woman. Okay. I get me picking and go school, I go college, I get for pay school fee and go put in for do.
So whose message you go send
the
now?
message where they send out to government. and to the mommy of himself. All the where they do business, then they cry left and right. Okay. Where the man or then at the Eduma day, then they ask, hey Eduma, waiting go happen, child lady waiting go this, myself at torment. So do ya, Papa government, na beg they beg. Okay. Do ya, let them look to we situation for we.
Thank
do
you.
Ya,
thank you.
Myself they tell them thank you. Do ya. Yeah.